I'm your host, Logan23. You're joining me for Royal Heir, Book 2, Chapter 5, Her Royal Highness. It's the morning of your daughter's official anointment ceremony, and Amanda is finally all shiny and clean. Did you have fun in your bath, Amanda? We've practically got bath time down to a science. Good, because today our little princess is officially anointed as crown princess, and I want everything to go... Amanda giggles and spits up down her chin. Perfectly. I'll get the spare towels. As you and Liam hurry to clean her up, there's a knock at the nursery door. Good morning, King Liam. Queen Riley, I'm here to escort you to the political event of the year. You didn't say anything to our daughter. I hope you're... ready. Bertrand, please take over for me. I love Amanda more than anything, but I don't know how to get our bundle of chaos and joy through an internationally televised royal ceremony. I understand your concern. I've found that parenting books are distressingly light on the intersection of babies and courtly decorum. If it's any comfort, I believe you're handling the circumstances admirably. Come what may, this will be a day to remember. Riley, you're an incredible queen, and someday our daughter will be too. The two of you are my world, and no amount of inopportune spit-ups is going to change that. Careful what you say. What if Amanda spits up all over the royal scepter? Everyone out there is here for us to celebrate their king and queen and little princess. The only thing we need to do is savor the time with Amanda and make memories of the moments we'll never forget. You're right. Except we're still going to need to find time to investigate Godfrey's tailor. Olivia's been looking into it. She told me there's nothing else we can do to help for now. Excellent, because I happen to have several tasks that could use your help, or at least your guidance. I've taken care of most of today's arrangements, but I thought you'd want to select some of the details yourself. The music, catering. After all, this is a special day for the three of you. Thank you, Bertrand. We're lucky to have you in our corner. So, what would you like for the music in today's ceremony? I want to hear something that slaps. Yeah, you know, when you gotta make the booty clap, just slap. Just slap. Just clap. Just... Any band with the name Quartet in it should be fine. Done and done. Now, every catering company in the kingdom is squabbling for the chance to be part of this historic event. I want you to close your eyes and picture your guests eating the perfect meal after the anointing ceremony. What do you see? I see... Just slap. Limb ribs on down with a pound of mashed potatoes. Just slap. I want you to surprise me. I can't wait to see what you come up with. I know we wouldn't be in more capable hands, Bertrand. Tall order, but I shall do my best. There's one last critical touch for today's festivities. Follow me. Let me guess, outfits? You follow Bertrand to the boutique, as I called it, with Liam by your side and Amanda in your arms. He spent time with many of Cordosia's houses, but today the great houses would pay tribute to Amanda during her anointment. Meaning every house we just visited on our tour? Even Madeline's house? I guess they have been around for a while. Indeed, and Cordonia's rules about great houses are quite inflexible. Now, I've prepared some ensembles traditionally worn by the Heirs family at the anointment, tailored to your exact measurements. And we thought we should wear some Cordonian colors to match. Maxwell just seems to have, just strolled right in. Your friends stroll into the boutique, as if on cue, grinning. Drake even agreed to do it. Hey, I appreciate a special occasion. Oh, you guys, this is lovely. But you haven't even tried on your outfits yet. Please, let me know what you think. They'll be featured in any photographs or press releases, should you issue one. Liam takes Amanda to change, and a moment later, you all step out of your respective dressing rooms. Oh, look at that. It's a royal regal family. Isn't that adorable? Grab your screenshots. There you go. Oh, wow. How do we look? Please, take it as a compliment, your majesties, when I say you have never looked more real. This is a proud, proud moment for all of Cordonia, nay, the world. Bertrand, are you crying? No, not at all. It's just the shine of all the satin getting in my eyes. Get your outfit. Get outfits for your whole family. Why can't I be special? The children. I mean, how often do we get to wearing matching royal outfits? I'm all in. So am I. Yeah. Excellent. Then the anointing hall awaits. At the palace, Bertrand leads you across the bustling grounds. Television crews and reporters are being carefully escorted through the crowds of citizens. Looks like we're already got an audience. Don't worry, I'm personally ensured your safety today. Olivia beckons you all across the lawn. Well then. Are you ready for my surprise attack? Yeah! You leap at Olivia, she easily grabs your wrist and flips you over her shoulder. You land with a thud on the ground. Wow. Wow. Well, I'm so sorry. It was a reflex. Olivia quickly helps you up, a horrified look on her face. I'm not sure what I was thinking would happen, but I do feel safer in a weird way. Yes, I too hope we're safe, but all the security in the world won't mean a thing if we're late. Bertrand ushers you all into a historic wing of the palace. Ahead of you, the last few guests are trailing into an ornate throne room. We're not going to the usual throne room? Tradition dictates that the royal hairs be anointed here, in the palace's original throne room. Hear that, Amanda? Just like your dad and his brother before him. It's a true honor. And one that will go down in Cordonian history. Nay, the history of the world. Everyone will be watching. Bertrand gives you an encouraging nod as he and your friends hurry inside to take their places. Liam squeezes your hand. Ready? Am I ready? We're about to find out. Not really, but I'm guessing canceling isn't an option. Are you kidding? Amanda was born for this. We're about to find out. That we are. Listen, they're little gremlins, let's be honest. Children are gremlins. It's in the historic throne room. Heartbreakingly regal music swells. Perfect. Right, Amanda? As you progress down the hall, Bartholomew Beaumont's voice suddenly rings out as he lifts a flag with the Beaumont family crest. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with my deepest pleasure that I, on behalf of House Beaumont, Father, I was going to do the entrance. Sorry, my boy, but you were running late. I thought I could help. And what I meant to say is, on behalf of House Beaumont, Bertrand steps up right beside his father and tries to grab the flagstaff, but Bartholomew hasn't quite let go. No, the great houses of Cordonia, Kingdom of Cordonia, little father, let go! The flag awkwardly tugs back and forth between them. We welcome Queen Riley, King Liam, and that new heir of Cordonia, Amanda. God damn it, father! Taking a deep breath, you line one arm with Liam's and hold a man in the other, and then step through the doors. Let's be honest, it's a comedy at this point. Familiar nobles, Cordonian citizens, and royal guests begin to applaud. Oh, they all look so regal. Look at Princess Amanda's tiny cape. May they pass under the house Abram's arch holds a display of courage and the hair we need to defend her kingdom. Did he say Arch of Swords? Landon, Emelian, and Penelope await you part way down the aisle, each of them holding a sword overhead to form a small archway. Remember not to drop that on the little princess, sweetie. I got it. Nobody worry. Happy anointment, Amanda. He drops the sword and it cuts Amanda's little tiny fingers. Intrigued by the shining swords overhead, Amanda wriggles in your arms and excitedly reaches out. Uh-oh, a very sharp sword. Amanda, no. Look, Amanda. It's Auntie Penelope. Say hi. Hi, little Amanda. How does it feel to be a princess? Oh, that's exactly how I thought it would feel. As you safely pass beneath the archway, Bradshaw and Isabella catch your eye from among the crowd wearing matching smug smiles, and I'm going to wipe off the floor later. As a few rows away, you spot Queen Amalus watching you with unusual seriousness. That's unusual seriousness? She just looks like she's having a cheery day. I wasn't sure she'd come after we had to ally with Avernul. She doesn't look too happy about it. That's her normal face! Madeline approaches you next, bowing deeply. I'm here to carry the princess's train on behalf of House Amaranth. It's an honor to demonstrate my fidelity to the crown. By all means, go ahead. She gives you a small but grateful nod and reaches down to pick up Amanda's train. I don't think escorting an infant would be the highlight of my social season, but here we are. Is that Fidelian for thank you? Madeline appreciated your gesture. I suppose it is. You finally reach the dais with its throne, where Queen Mother Regina, Chiara, and Olivia wait. Chiara holds a golden scepter, Olivia a small vial of oil. We are gathered here today to witness Amanda's anointment as Crown Princess of Cordonia. This ceremony represents the unity of the great houses, all of Cordonia's people, in pledging their loyalty to the future queen. Yeah, Amanda! A cheer rises up from the crowd at your back. Amanda turns to look at them, her arms waving excitedly. And in turn, she, who will wear the crown, accepts her duty to serve all of her citizens. Oh dear. Inside voices frown, Amanda. You gently rock Amanda in your arms, and she quiets, allowing Regina to continue. Queen Riley, King Liam, on behalf of your daughter, do you accept the title of Crown Princess and all the responsibilities it carries? We accept the title and its responsibilities. Then so it shall be. Lady Chiara of House Throne, you may now cross the hair with the royal scepter, that she may be ready to shoulder the station it represents. Chiara lightly touches a glittering scepter to Amanda's shoulders. Duchess Olivia of House Nefrakis, you may now anoint her hair, apple oil. How do I end up at a job without a weapon? Olivia leans forward and dabs a drop of oil on Amanda's forehead. She goes cross-eyed, trying to look at it, pulls in a deep breath, and lets out a high-pitched sneeze. The crowd lets out an adoring "Aww." May I present to you the new Crown Princess of Cordonia, Princess Amanda. 3 cheers for Amanda. Congrats, kiddo. The crowd cheers. You and Liam step off the dais, with Regina and Amanda smiling. We did it. Is that so surprising? A little. There's quite the party awaiting you in the ballroom, but first, would you like to commemorate today with a royal family photo? It's tradition to take one in the royal hall following an anointment. I've made all the arrangements, so all you need to do is say the word. He's right, it's a classic royal tradition. Hey, technically we already got our family picture. You know, remember the outfits? Yep, yep, we were all together. We could use a photo in our official press announcement. A photo like that is bound to make Cordonia look good, particularly when it's starting 3 of us. It would be the first professional photo altogether, as a family. Hey, this is your chance to commemorate Amanda's anointing with a photo. You'll get to see a unique picture of your family together. Take a royal family photo of Amanda's anointing. Photo it is. A family milestone like this deserves to be remembered. Then right away, Regina ushers the last of the guests out, and as she follows in their wake, she sends Anna DeLuca in with the camera. King Liam, Queen Riley, if one of you could take a seat on the throne with Amanda, I just need a moment to prepare the camera. Anna, it's good to see you again. It wouldn't feel right to do this without you. You've basically been covering our relationship via live broadcast since it started. Believe me, your majesties, it's been a pleasure, and getting to take this photo is a pleasure and a privilege. Anna goes to line up her shot as you settle on the throne with Amanda. Liam takes a spot by your side, and you relax against him. I can't believe I'm really here with you and our daughter on the day of her anointment, watching all the traditions I took part in as a child. That's right, you must have gone through some ceremony when you were Amanda's age. I wasn't a crown prince back then, just being anointed as part of the royal line. My father still thought Leo would take the throne, but apple oil and arch sword and all, it's an important rite of passage for any royal, especially a future queen. I hope she feels that way when she looks back on the photo. Do you think she'll realize how loved she is? I know she's gonna be a princess and all, but first and foremost, she's our little Amanda. And look at the way you're holding her. Anyone looking at this picture will know exactly how much you love her, how much we love her. Liam leans down to kiss Amanda's cheek, and she happily giggles. Whatever else may come her way, I am certain she will know she's deeply loved, profoundly and immeasurably. Oh, Liam. It's somewhat familiar to how I feel about her mother, with some differences, of course. Liam pulls you closer, smiling, as Anna pokes her head out from behind the camera. All right, your majesties, I'm all set here. You two just keep looking incredibly regal. That part's easy. You nod at each other and turn to face the camera, smiling as Anna counts down from 3. Nope, there's gotta be some spit up. Suddenly the baby starts spitting up violently. Then farts. Oh, no, that's not a fart, that's a number 2. Anna hurries over to show you the picture. I'll cherish this forever. It's beautiful, Anna. It's amazing to think this photo will be in the history books, just screaming royalty. Absolutely radiant. I can't believe my family is so perfect. That's all to you, Riley. You and our Amanda. Why is it the guys always, look at themselves like crap? I get it, he's constantly complimenting her, but at the same time, it just... Could you not include yourself? I feel like that's a thing at Pixelberry, too. Jesus. Liam gives you a light kiss on the forehead, and then gives another to Amanda. Now, come on, my queen, my princess. This party isn't going to wait for us forever. Right behind you, my king. We kind of just shaft him at times, you know what I'm saying? As you step into the brightly lit ballroom, a swell of applause rises from your guests. You take Amanda's hand, helping her to wave. All right, Amanda. Are you ready for a big party full of dignitaries trying to do baby talk? You'll have to show them how it's done, Amanda. You begin to cross the dance floor, and Bradshaw and Isabella make a beeline for you, smiling brightly. Oh, God. This should be interesting. It seems they intend to act like nothing is amiss. You mean like they didn't take advantage of me being in labor to extract a treaty out of us? Precisely. Why, hello there, Princess Amanda. It's nice to finally meet you. You gave your mother quite the scare. Showing up when you did, the story of your birth is certainly one of Cordonia's history books. You're lucky we were there to help. Yes, you helped, but you used the situation fully to your advantage first. That's just good politics, King Liam. It all worked out in the end, right? Everyone's safe and sound. Despite the couple's wide smiles, Amanda turns away from them and nestles back against your cheek. That's because she senses evil. Don't be nervous, sweetheart. You're going to be seeing a lot more of us. I'm your future mommy-in-law, after all. Here, and let me hold her. Oh, you can go yourself. Isabella reaches for Amanda. Oh. Queen Isabella, keep your hands off my baby. Well, I didn't figure for you an overprotecting, hovering mother, Queen Riley. Oh, I'm a mother, however the hell I want to. Come now, let's not argue, we're all on the same side after all. And in addition to congratulating you on Princess Amanda's anointing, we want to share with you some excellent news. Ah, yes. We've been honored to welcome the Kingdom of Ravala under our rule. The details were just finalized a few weeks ago. Is that supposed to mean something to me? Considering it evidence of how well Avernus treats its closest allies, Rival was so satisfied with their alliance that they permanently joined us. Cordonia won't be intimidated by Avernus, no matter how big it gets. Appreciates your help as equal. I'm just gonna be... No, I'm not the queen of elegance and modesty here. Look, I know what you did, and how you did it. I'm not going to stand here and pretend like it was okay. Oh, I see. Well, regardless of your feelings, we're here, so you'd better come to terms with it. No, I'm not coming to terms with shit. Rachel, please, Riley's a new mother. So many hormones, it's best we don't talk now. Hormones? We'll talk later, when your head is clear. Just wait, Queen Riley. We're going to prove how indispensable we are to you. Have you found Godfrey yet? And to Cordonia. I'll be waiting, but I'm not holding my breath. Liam offers you his arm, leading you away from the Avernese royals to continue your round to the ballroom. You've got some nerve talking about our daughter like that. If we didn't have half the continent watching, I'd throw them out right now. Liam sighs as if to clear his head and rub your shoulders reassuringly. Once they've helped us find Godfrey and their honor guard is left, we'll be in a stronger position to free Amanda from this ridiculous betrothal promise. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Amanda giggles and reaches out for Liam, who holds out his hands to take over. I'll walk with our girl and give you a break. We can regroup at our table when dinner is served. Deal. You set off to greet the rest of the guests and immediately run into Penelope by one of the towers of sparkling drinks. Oh my goodness, Riley. The anointment went so much better than I thought it would. How badly did you expect it to go? I was so nervous. I almost dropped my side of the arch of the swords so bad. Oh my god. Thank you for not killing my family? The problem, this is my first anointment, so it was pretty nerve-wracking. Tell me about it. Penelope apologizes a few more times for almost killing you, and Curtis returning to join her family. Just then you hear a raised voice across the room. You ever-stepped father! Oh, I'm sorry, my lad, you're completely right. Give me the flag you're still holding. Everything okay, Bertrand? That remains to be determined. I'm sorry if we disturbed you, Queen Riley. Please, this old man has made a mess of things again. I've missed so many years with my sons, and now Maxwell's grown. Bertrand has a family of his own. I'm not sure I fit in. All I want to do now is help, to be there for my sons, as I should have been all those years ago. Instead, I've gotten in the way. Bartholomew... I wouldn't say he's done nothing wrong. Oh, God. I don't think he's done anything wrong. Like, I get it, he's trying to help and everything, but... but at the same time, Bertrand deserves respect. Bertrand is wonderful and deserves better. That's very kind of you, Riley, but... I mean it, Bartholomew. If you want to help your sons and your house, just listen to them. That's very sage advice, Queen Riley. I shall try to follow it, see if my sons will have me. You make your way towards the banquet table to fill your plate. Loaded nachos. This is brought to you by Taco Bell. I'm just kidding. This should teach our guests how to party, because I'm living right now. You're about to grab seconds when Queen Amalis takes a seat beside you. Queen Riley, congratulations on your baby girl. Queen Amalis, you startled me. I'm guessing tensions are running high around here lately. At least you have a new baby to take your mind off things. She does have a way of keeping us occupied. Then I won't keep you, but I wanted to pay my obligatory respects. Congrats again on your daughter and your lines to Avenul. Yeah, that happened. For better or worse, and in Amanda's case for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health. Hey, she's not married to anyone yet, or even officially betrothed. Right, not yet. I just hope you're happy with your choice when the time comes. It wasn't my choice, but I hope Cordonia and Montesero can still be friends. We still see eye to eye on plenty of things, don't we? Amanda smiles ruefully. I thought we did, but I can't agree to anything with a country that's in league with Avenul. They can't be trusted, Queen Riley, and now neither can Cordonia. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going back for seconds. It's been years since I've got to eat nachos in a ballroom this fancy. As Amalis departs, you notice your friends at another table with plates of their own. Liam, holding Amanda, waves you over. I was just telling everyone the stories I've heard about the anointing. Apparently it was a debacle. They usually are. Present company included, Amanda. My dad had a great time at Liam's anointing, although he said Constantine didn't appreciate him opening all the champagne with a sword. Judging from the picture I've seen, at least my mother thought it was hilarious. Queen Eleanor always did have a unique perspective on things. I didn't know you'd met her. I didn't, but my parents told me stories too. My mother was especially fond of the Queen, even if she wasn't always popular at court. That's news to me, although I guess I would have been too young to notice. It could have just been my mother's opinion. She almost never gave me lessons herself, but when she did, sometimes I'd hear things. So you grew up like 90% tutors, 10% family time? Damn. Yeah, I guess I get his perspective. It sucks. I'd rant, but no. Every time we hear about your childhood, I want to give you a dozen hugs. I mean, it wasn't all bad. There was this one day where she helped me with my waltz, and, well, I don't want to bore anyone, but it was the first time she told me about the Queen and what life could really be like in Cordonia. I think Amanda wants to hear some story time with Auntie Hannah. This is your chance to see a glimpse into Hannah's childhood and get her family's insight about Queen Eleanor. Oh my god, this is Hannah when she was younger? She is fucking adorable. Now playing as Hannah. It was a long time ago on a lovely summer day, so lovely it was hard to stay inside. Can I take a walk through the garden before a piano practice? Mother, I've done a good job with my lessons, haven't I? Yes, but we're only covered the basics of courtly etiquette. I still want to review the advanced topics. Glance wistfully out the sunny window, but your mother claps once to get your attention. The longer this takes, Hannah, the less daylight there'll be when you walk. Yes, Mother, I'm listening. Then, tell me the 5 most used spoons at noble functions. Bite your lip and think back at all your countless lessons on courtly utensils as visions of silverware dance in your head. You remember, there's the egg spoon, the soup spoon, caviar spoon, dessert spoon, and, grapefruit spoon. Correct. Excellent done, Hannah. If you keep your lessons straight, you'll do wonderfully at your debut at the English court in a few weeks. Thank you, Mother. But what about the Cordonian court? Are you going to visit your estate tomorrow, right? Couldn't I go with you and practice courtly decorum there? I always wanted to see your home. You're expecting either a yes or a stern no, but instead your mother, usually decisive mother, hesitates. You'll visit my home one day, Hannah. I promise, just not yet. But I could learn so much there. I could meet the princes and queen and King Constantine. No! What is it? Did I say something wrong? No, I'm sorry. Dear, It isn't time yet for you to go to court. You aren't ready to meet the people there. I mean the royalty? Why is that? I've been training so hard. The king can be intense at times. That's all I should say. But I do hope that you'll one day meet the queen. She's a lovely woman. Kind, noble, dignified. It's a shame some people at court mistake her gently for weakness. So, you think the queen should be harsher? There are mean people in Cordonia's court. In every court, Hannah. That's unfortunate nature of the game. That's why your father and I have taught you the way we have. We want you to have every possible chance of thriving at court, and protecting yourself. The best way to do that is with allies and accomplishments. But that's enough politics for one day. I don't want you worrying about the nonsense when you have lessons to study. So, I really can't go with you. I promise I'll be good and get all the spoons right. You barely have a moment to glance up at her, hopefully, before your mother's answer shatters that hope. Not yet, Anna. Maybe one day when... It's because you think I'm not ready, isn't it? I've been working so hard on my dining etiquette, but I know my sewing still needs work. Oh, Hannah. It's not you, dear. It's a difficult time in Cordonia. But what you hear is a difficult time for a child like you. Yes, Mother, I understand. Your mother is silent for a moment, and then she looks down at the elegant watch on her wrist. How about one more lesson before I get ready for my flight? If you think I need it. Why don't I teach you the Cordonian waltz? Really, you? I thought perhaps it would be fun. I'd love to. She motions for you to stand. You eagerly take a spot by her side. I was about your age when I learned. Now, do you remember the box steps from your other dancing lessons? That would be the bridge between those, the other 3 steps of this waltz. The reverse, the spin, and the twirl. Your mother takes your hand and rests her other hand on your hip. She shows you the reverse, striding forward as you stride back. It's easy. Ah, but we haven't even gotten to the best part. She shows you the spin next, gliding a circle as she holds your hands. Now, I'm going to twirl you, relax your grip, let me lift your hand, and spin as delicately as you can. Your mother lifts your hand, and you start to feel her gently tugging you in the final step of the dance. Twirl. Let your body twirl, and for a moment, there are no lessons, no disappointment. You're in a glittering ballroom, dancing the night away. I've got it! I'm doing the Cordonian waltz! Any suitor would be happy, more than happy, to dance the waltz with you, my dear. I'm afraid it's all the time we have. I should prepare for my flight. Mother? Yes, Hannah? After the excitement of the waltz, you decide to risk a hug. You rush over to your mother and carefully wrap your arms around her waist. Have a good trip. You hear her laugh softly. One hand smooths your hair. She wraps the other around your back, returning the hug for a brief, warm moment. I will. Keep practicing your lessons and enjoy your time at home while you can. You'll be heading off to court before you know it. Right now, you have time to learn and grow. Her voice drops to a whisper one you probably aren't meant to catch, but you can just make out the words. And I can keep you safe. Now playing as Riley. That was surprisingly heartwarming. I was going to say enlightening, but that too. Your mom was more of a soft side than she lets on. It's a shame you didn't get to see more of it growing up. I know, but the more I learn about Cordonia's past, the more I understand where she's coming from. I mean, were 7 hours of lessons a day excessive for a child? Maybe. Yes? But the Cordonian she grew up in sounded like a dangerous place. In her own way, I think she was trying to protect me by teaching me everything she knew, keeping me away from Cordonia for so long, away from the sort of thing that happened to Queen Eleanor. I can't blame her for that. What Lorelei said about the people not liking the Queen, are you sure she didn't say Godfrey? I'm positive. Maybe Godfrey wasn't the only one who had a grudge against Eleanor. We still don't know exactly what grudge, but what if he wasn't working alone? I wondered that for a long while myself, for one man working alone to carry out a plot to take my mother's life. That's a lot to pull off. And then again, we never found any evidence that implicated anyone else. Besides, I don't know what to think, but I appreciate the insight, Riley. Or Anna. Yeah, it was nice to hear a relatively happy story from your childhood. Then I'll try to think of more of them. Right now, though, I'm lucky to be so happy in the present. Surrounded by my friends, by little Amanda. Who should probably make another round of the ballroom before her bedtime. Are you ready to make some more cute faces at the guests, Amanda? As you circulate the room with Amanda and Liam, you see other guests mingling. I'll say that this for Cadonia, they sure know how to celebrate with style. I wish Monaco had an anointing ceremony half as elegant. Oh, this is nothing. When I was anointed as a young lad, I had to climb a frozen cliffside to retrieve the royal scepter. You expect me to believe you were scaling cliffs as a baby? Are you questioning the word of Eric the Bold and Unflinching? Anyone else want a drink? You see Hannah speaking with the musicians from the string quartet. One hands her a violin. Oh, I haven't played or bowed a string instrument in ages. It's like riding a bicycle, no? Hannah takes a bow and gently draws it against the violin strings. A clear note rings out as the musicians applaud. You're all too kind. Well, well, looks like the day went off with a hitch. Olivia, or Amanda, burbles in agreement as Olivia strolls over to you and Liam. I guess we finally found the perfect bodyguard. And now that my guardian angel duties are over, I'm off to follow up on that lead. Ooh, a mysterious lead. Just promise me you'll be careful. I'm always careful, but I appreciate how willing you are to show your weakness in working for me. Not weakness. That's... sure, exactly as a tended gesture. Now, whoever that number belongs to did an expert job on covering their tracks. I'll spare you the details, but several disconnected phone lines and encrypted servers later, I've turned that number into a physical address. You two enjoy your early bedtime. I have a date with an intriguingly suspicious storefront. Olivia salutes you and strides confidently out the door. You share a look with Liam. Can we please be the love of Christ be Liam or Olivia? Like, she gets to live the interesting shit. We get the boring royalty crap. I'm glad this line of work suits her. I don't think I've ever seen her happier, apart from the time we kicked Anton off a staircase. We've never really seen her in action. I'm curious what our Navrakis friend is truly capable of when her talents are unleashed. It does make me curious. Oh! Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, well, this is biting me in the ass. I would have just liked to have played or gone with her, but okay. Olivia. Olivia Navrakis. Boom, 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 boom. Ba-da-doo, ba-da-doo, boom, ba-da. Now playing as Olivia Navrakis. You arrive on the scene of your first real lead since you started tracking down this tailor. Closed. Not off to a great start, whoever you are. It's a little early to be closed, isn't it? Lucky for Liam and Riley, it'll take more than a badly painted sign to keep me out. I'll try knocking. Fam. I was gonna say lockpicking, but sure. Finding a back door. Flipping around the back of the street, you find a locked door. You pull a lockpick from your boot and get to work. I know somebody's in there. After a few seconds, you feel a click and the door pops open. You slowly creep into the darkened room. You can make out the bolts of faded fabric lining one wall and running your hand along them. You feel several holes and tears. A tailor with damaged fabrics. You lean closer and sniff one bolt, catching the distinctive scent of mildew. These clothes have been sitting here for years. This is the sloppiest front I've ever seen. Let's see what the rest of this place is hiding. You head towards the dim outline of a doorway and step through it to find... Who the hell are you? A man standing behind a shop counter gapes at you in complete shock. He looks like a discount, Carson. What are you doing? How did you get in here? I'm here because... the back door was unlocked. I thought this place was abandoned or something, given the condition of the fabrics in the back. Yes, well, it's not. I work here and you need to leave. We're closed. The tailor shoos you towards the front door with a scowl. Out, out, out! I'm not going anywhere until you tell me what this place really is. Idiot, you're nuts. I've no idea what you're talking about. If you're really a tailor, then why are your hands so smooth? What thread count am I wearing? Why is there a gun under the counter? How did you know? Because it's every little fucking TV show and movie. Just a lucky guess. Nice of you to confirm it, though. Alright, fine, you got me. I'm not a tailor, I'm a man who fixes things. Now we're getting somewhere, Mr. Fix-It. What kind of jobs do you really take? Whatever you need that you can buy in a store. Contacts, discreet meeting locations, burner phones. Child play. I know you're involved in more than that. You don't know who these contacts are or what happens at these locations. I know one of them. Duke Godfrey of Fidelia, Queen Eleanor's murderer. The only thing I don't know is why he needed you. The tailor reaches behind his counter and rips a gun from the shelving. I've already told you plenty, and I'm going to make sure you can't tell anyone else. I've got a better idea. I'll grab a bolt, one of my hidden knives. You pluck a dagger out of your sleeve with a flourish. Lady, don't you know not to bring a knife to a gunfight? That's saying a little different from where I come from. Don't bring a knife to a gunfight unless you can hit the bullseye at 20 paces. You toss the dagger and it lands, quivering in the cabinet beside him, less than an inch from his neck. Ah! You quickly ready another dagger. Now lose the gun, or I'll break your arm. With a knife? Ha! Who said I needed the knife? With one swift kick to the side of his head, you pin his neck down on the counter with your heel. No, what was that now? You grasp his arm and twist it. The gun clatters uselessly to the floor on the other side of the counter. Oh! Still can't hear you. You twist his arm a little harder. Alright, stop! Stop, I'll tell you everything about Godfrey. Release the tailor and he takes a step back, massaging his bruised shoulder and neck. Might be one of the best clients. He's already paid me and he'll soon be gone. And what does that mean? The Duke's been asking for meetings with a man who helps people cross the border. Godfrey was here just a few days ago to see his contact with all the airports being watched flying as an option, so he's trying to get out. By sea. I'll give you the name of the boat he'll be on if you'll compensate me fairly. You lean in and touch the blade of your dagger to his throat. Try again. Oh, I could just promise to leave and not come back. Or I could let your clients know you're giving away intel for free. Or I could turn you into authorities. Wait, weren't you going to do that anyway? Yes, but I also promised to hand you over in one piece. It's a deal. As he goes through his records, you pull out your phone to call Riley. You watched Olivia's mission firsthand. Riley, wake up. Godfrey's still in Cordonia, and I know exactly how he's trying to get out. Godfrey may be in Cordonia, but can you catch him before he makes his escape? Find out in the next chapter. Well, thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down description below, links to social media, Discord, and a few links to support yours truly. It's very much appreciated. Speaking of supporting the channel, you can hit that join button, become a part of the Locums Locos, and you get a bunch of cool things. You get some shout-outs, you get some emojis, you also get some icons next to your name. You get the recognition of also getting to know that you're supporting yours truly, my family, and just being an awesome person and being a part of the Locums Loco. But if you're not able to, and you also do not have Amazon Prime, that is fine. Please consider sharing the channel, sharing this community, and being a part of it. It's very much appreciated. Please do consider doing so. And without further ado, thank you all for watching, and I will catch you on the next video. Peace.